Damn, my YouTube chat is just not working today. I don't know what's up with that. This is very buggy. No live or upcoming streams, really? Really? It says I'm live here. What the heck? Okay, well, we'll get around that. We'll pop this chat out and I'll just use this over here. That's fine. Hey, Skywalk, how's it going? Oh yeah, I was gonna ask you how you like hooked up all of those like character customization and cosmetic stuff and all that, and like how you identify users. And maybe I should check it out again. It was like create a cart. No, cart. Kirka cart. You have an RPG now. You're on fire. You're just going so fast. There it is. Kirk cart. I can't keep up with you. I'm making so little progress. Now, are you working on this stuff like full time? Are you just like you're just going ham on this? So I have to work at my day job. I've got my like, work laptop here. I'm working on the work laptop on the side. Well, I told you a bunch of times this TypeScript voxel framework, so you can pop games so fast. Yeah, yeah. If you've got a framework that just does it all, then maybe it's easy. Yeah. How are you storing all this data? Are you do you have like a Postgres or like a data? You must have like a backend in JavaScript. I guess that makes sense. SQL 3, SQLite, SQLite. Yeah, I didn't share my screen, but yeah, I've got this all up. Oh my gosh, I'm getting all these YouTube pop-ups now. Stupid thing. Yeah. I think this is broken. Anyway, just quit. Yeah, so it's like SQL, and you have just like a simple, like I guess it's JavaScript. You write to it and local storage, right? Yeah, that makes sense. So if I like I have like done one race here or something since 5 days ago. See the general stats. Yeah. I was thinking about local storage. Yeah. It's, there we go. Yeah. That's the ticket. I'm Racer One. Just made a new. I'm a new guy. New guy. He's dead. There you go. So now I have a name. Save. For things server doesn't care about. What does the server not care about? I mean, because I mean, like, does it not care about, doesn't care about who I pick here? Or maybe it does because you have to display other users in their leaderboard, what they've chosen there. So maybe mostly character persistence, records. Yeah. But I don't know exactly. Yeah, it's a lot. I care about the name, the skin, not the cart color. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, see the characters have a. It's very cool. Very cool. Of course, that's me. Oops, I think I've lost the plot. Yeah, because the hub has a leaderboard. Yeah, that's what I track to. Yeah, I've got to look into doing something similar. And, man, I almost want to use an off the shelf one that just like I don't have to make myself. So okay, I don't want the color picker anymore. God damn it. I was looking at Nakama. It's like you've got like this device unique ID, device authentication. So I was thinking about that. Or like itch authentication is kind of interesting. That's actually an interesting one for me, given my games are in the cloud like that. Because I publish to itch a lot. It's just very simple. Why is this color picker here? Can we please close it? Ah, there we go. God damn. Okay. Discord auth. Interesting idea. I don't know if people really want to approve their Discord. I think I might rather them sign up for itch. I know not everyone's going to have an itch. Everyone does have a Discord, but the other one I could use is Twitch. I guess Twitch, but then my YouTube viewers are like less um likely to see stuff. Yeah, Twitch and maybe Twitch and itch just covers it. I don't know if I'm going to I wouldn't do Google. VK? Oh, are you you're not, you know what VK is, right? Like that's Russian. I don't want any Russians. Sorry, Russians out there. Oh, interesting. I'm not live on it. Okay, maybe it wasn't live. Oh, I am, but it's not showing me live here. I'm like literally not live. That's so strange. Yeah, better to have the most reach possible to play. Yes, I understand that if you're going to target that kind of audience. But I'm not targeting a big audience. I'm targeting only the people who watch my channel, which is like a really small audience, and I don't really want a big audience because I don't want the responsibility of a successful game. like my games are for socializing with me. So not making anything competitive or anything interesting FPS wise. So like they're very specific. Like this is a cozy game specifically about fishing with the stream. Yeah. Mm, let's think here. I have to do some prompting. I'm using AI at work, so I have to put in some prompts and then go back to game dev, switch back and forth. So here, what we need to think about is our spawner level loader. Yeah, I told someone someone made 4 maps. I told him I would add a cup for a race chat. Yeah, yeah, procrastinating on the cart game. Yeah, that sounds great. That sounds good. Definitely doable. I like that idea. Oh gosh, I don't know how long I'm gonna last today. I'm so fucking tired. I don't sleep well. I have a chronic pain disorder, so sometimes I don't sleep and I get foggy. You already have 2 cups. Wow. So you're not procrastinating. Oh yeah, you didn't answer. Are you working on this like mostly full time or oh, you said it's just fast, so you do this in your spare time. That's a lot. Yeah. I feel like my progress has been much slower. I don't know, kind of disappointed. I've been making a lot of progress, but at the same time I haven't done anything except make things less buggy. I guess killing bugs is a good idea. Got to make a little debug menu. It's not polished. It's still struggling for the attack animation. Yeah. Yeah, if you're having fun, building something different. I switch projects all the time. So I'm trying to stick with this one a little bit more. Uh, debug menu to spawn any props. Oh, I wanted a bowling alley. Because one thing I noticed is that you can use the character to roll and run into stuff, and it would be fun to be able to go to a bowling alley and, you know. Why is it that rock stopped me? This rock doesn't stop me. This rock does stop. Is there something here I'm not seeing? Oh, there is something. I think it's, yeah, there we go. Now can I pick this up? Yeah, this rock is bugged. The minecart poly vehicle like currently has a bug where activate what do you call it? The capture area. We're just not gonna do that, friends. We're just not gonna do it. Oh man. Man, I really might not make it along today. I waited a while to get on here. I just, you know. Animations are hard. I like to use a lot of procedural animation so I don't have to like do actual animation. I'm just like either animate in code with curves or physics, or in this case, inverse kinematics as well count as an animation of sorts. Okay. So I think we can't override this. Maybe we just don't do this. The integrate forces is overriding the pickup body integrate forces, so we lose buoyancy. Maybe we just call buoyancy here. Integrate buoyancy. How do you spell buoyancy? This is state. There. Now I can just in my fishing route, I could kind of just extend integrate forces like this. We can just kind of reverse the logic here. But we know we already know it's buoyant. And then in this case, I think we're going to have right there. We don't have an impulse set. Let's do that. And that. Perfect. Okay. So we have a fishing rod now. That's a lot of refactors. Hopefully it goes well. Okay, we got gravity. Okay, it's good. If we knock it over, then we pick it up. Turns upright. Then we throw it. Good job, Andrew. It's pretty cool. Actually works quite well. And then we need to detect aim, and then so it's not, it is throwable, but it's a different kind of throwable, huh? So what we'll do is we'll collect the throwable input, but what we won't do is we won't drop it. Okay. Now we keep it. And instead of applying the impulse to another, I think we have these bobbers here. There's the bobber. So instead of applying the impulse to, see this bobber? Oh, is that something that I tried to lift? Oh no, that stupid rock is there too, right? I think we have a illegal rock in our demo scene, so let's go clean that up. Oh, what is this? Okay, and then do we have like a rock? Let's get rid of our minecart at the demo scene for now. Spawn. This is where it would be nice to have a let's get rid of boxes. We don't need boxes anymore. This is good that we have these tools. And then we also have a shortcut. Server tags. Oh, yeah, I think. Okay. So now, boo, okie dokie. So the way that this will work is that the fishing rod will do all of this to the bobber. Funk launch bobber. And so we will use the impulse here. Bobber. Bobber dot show. So the bobber will show. And then it will be where we are. Bobber. Global position. Owner interact area. Global transform basis. Okay. Where's the bobber? Oh, where's the bobber? It's nothing. Okay, we got a class name fishing rod there. Bobber, bobber, bobber. Always bobber dot mass. We have the impulse. We are sure of it. This is actually quite easy. It's gonna be great. Okay. So the impulse that we have is the direction here. And here's the deal, friends. That's gonna work. And then we will get tree. Oh, here's an attack animation. Is this good enough? Oh, I forgot to get my YouTube chat as well. Or I'm not on YouTube. I don't know. Let's see. All right. That looks great. Super good. It's exactly what I want to do. Well played. Yeah, I don't think my chat's actually working here. I don't know if what your intention with that attack animation is, but it's a little questionable, isn't it? Isn't it? I don't know. I don't know. It's hard to judge. Oh, yeah. My suggestion is you animate the item first and then try to have the mesh follow it, or just animate the item itself. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I just try to like, yeah, I do it a little. My strategy is completely different. Wee, wee, it's getting in our way. So this bobber, we have to set the bobber. Bobber dot hide. Bobber dot set collision layer value. I don't know. What is it? Just, I guess 7. Set collision mask value. We'll do 7 equal true. Whee! Doesn't seem like it. Hmm. What if we gave it the velocity of the rod? Because impulse is a float, right? It's a vector 3. Oh, a linear velocity. Uh, 3. There we go. That's what we want to see. So if you swing really far, we should be able to get to the edge. Yeah, just about. So let's see if I can actually get to the black part. It's like shot put. It's kind of fun. I just need to wait on release. Yeah, I got there. Yeah, almost. What if what if I'm running? There we go. That's fucking crazy. Do you think you should be able to run and fish, or should you have to stop? Because you can get maybe just walking, or we could cut that a little. It's very, it's organic. I mean, and now we create the rope. Rope. What do you call that thing? We need a rope. Fishing rod tip. And that should be like a bone tracker, bone modifier target. Fishing rod tip. And that is up there at the top. So we just delete what we deleted. Do that. Boop. Beep. And we go to the bobber. And we get fishing rod tip. And we just select our rope. The start point is the fishing rod tip, and the end point is the bobber. And here's the problem. We have to figure out how many segments, the gravity amp, all this stuff, like springiness 20. I think we could go less. And then can we like run this as a tool? Okay, this is a little crazy, guys. We're gonna hit tool. We're gonna save, and then we're gonna throw tool on this rope. Oh my God. Feet. Start fishing rod finally. I'll be right back. Okay. Okay. Uh, what happened there? Oh, is it? It's plot. Is it if his velocity is greater than the length of the velocity needs to be greater than 0. Otherwise, that shouldn't be a problem. Oh God. Okay, so let's make sure we, oh my God, there's the bobber's on there. That's cool. Okay. Um, what the fuck? That's so fucking cool. The bobber is now being prevented from going because of the rope. That's so wild. Unbelievable. I'm in shock. That's insane. So what do you do? You give it a super long length, or like, is there a limit to the how it works? Oh my God, it's totally bugging out. Okay, what's the default value? 19, 20. Okay, so a little bit of springiness is necessary, but can we go like 10 on this? Like, this is gonna be tough. What do we do, 100? Oh, 50 segments? That's crazy. Let's think about this. So, the crazy part is that this thing is still, like, affecting. That's cool. Okay, so let's go back down to, like, 10, 30. Okay, these are crazy amount of variables we can deal with. I don't really know what to think. What do we think? Okay, so let's let's just test one variable at a time, maybe. So we have the cable springiness, we have the cable mesh, we have the cable length, we have the number of segments. What I'm thinking is the number of segments has to be like a lot. It's too many segments. Okay, so whenever you change the segments to hmm, yeah, I don't think this setting worked either. Oh, that's better though, isn't that? Whee! It's so springy. Can we go like 2? And that does the weird, like, oh, it never catches up. How do we do this? Because this thing is a true physics rope. I didn't account for this. No wonder I couldn't throw the rod that far with my other prototype. What the fuck do we do? It almost like needs to not be a rope. This needs to like it needs to like it needs to be just like a line or an arc or something like so the problem with the 20 segments is that it never catches up, right? Because it's just springy on the edge. But that's kind of what we want, right? No, because like here I'm like pulling it this way. And then if we can't like dynamically decrease the number of segments on a node because that'll create all sorts of problems, right? Yeah, exactly. Fucking crazy. Now what do we do? Jesus. Yo, I don't know. How do you make a fucking rope? I wonder why it's so extreme when we. I wonder what I did to the other one. I almost want to go pull up my old code. I wonder if it's still there. So I definitely made a backup. I don't think this backup has the. It has a fishing rod, so it could. No, apparently it doesn't. Uh, this is why you always set your shit in. Oh, tools. It's in tools, huh? Bomber fishing rod. So let's look at this in like yeah, in anti-gravity. Let's just open it here. Um, a rope. I can't believe this actually worked. That's kind of crazy, right? Um, pseudo physics cable. Do I have like the settings in here? The physics cable line end is a. Oh, that could actually help a lot. So one thing I didn't do is I didn't have a rigid body, static body, or a rigid body, static body. I have a start. Um, the rope could just need to be something other than a bone modifier 3D, right? Is there a agile scene rigid body, and then we do bobber fishing tip. We go like this, we access this. And this is just gonna hang out in there, right? And then the big problem with the way we had it is that it was on a bone modifier 3D, which is a random ass fucking node, and that's not really where the. There, that's better, right? Yeah, it's still flying slowly for some reason. No, it's doing the thing where it's like too. I don't know why it's doing that. Let's get rid of it. God damn it. I feel like this wasn't so hard when I did it before. Um, Start point, end point. This didn't have a collision shape, but that's fine. We can just ignore it. I don't think it's about a collision shape or anything. Oh no, I've done the thing. Okay, so now it's kind of working. And now can I just decrease the springiness by a factor of like, or increase the cable length by like 40? Hey, are you coding? Yeah, I'm coding a little bit. 40 was probably too much. Just try again. Whee! Oh my god, it worked. That's so fucking cool. Woo! Just put it on the tip and we're good. Um, so start point. Put it on ourselves. How do you know? I am sure. But I won't be coding very long because I'm going to be having my AI agent do it for me. So I might be coding today, but tomorrow it's unlikely. It'll be Claude. Just gonna have a Claude bot on my stream coding for you all. And there'll just be some, I might be prompted already. You don't even know. So I don't know. Maybe we all are. Coding today, Claude tomorrow. Yes, here today, gone tomorrow. That's a sad fate, isn't it? But for now, we're having a lot of fun with it. We made a fishing rod for our fishing game. We got a fish. He's cute. He's all flexible. Okay. And the way we're gonna, what if we just AI agent the gain sentence, build our own bots because we're lazy? Yeah, and that's the plot of so many different like media. That's so cool. And when we go this way, it comes with us. That's just so fun. I don't know how I've done it, but I've actually created something. Yeah, so I think we can increase it. Can we decrease the cable springiness to like 20 and then get better result? Or can we go like to 8 segments? I don't know. I don't okay, don't edit two variables at the same time. That's very important not to just do a test, just deal with it. Don't jump to tweaks, additional tweaks. So my goal is to get it all the way into the black area, which I can, and then it stops there, which is perfect. Let's try that again. And it pulls it. That is amazing, isn't it? So I'm going to launch it again. Let's launch it shorter. This is in the same direction, yeah. So once I get it on the top of the top of the thing, it'll like wiggle. You see how it's a wiggle object? And I recently was able to, if you like, you can put it down, but if you like knock it over with a so it's axis locked when it's like that. So I set upright somewhere. Upright. I think it's here. Upright needs to be set. Maybe false if we drop it. Axis lock is nothing. Down the axis log live the allies. Yes, we can try that approach. Yeah, so the demonstration was that if I knock it over, oh my god, no! The fish is taking my fucking thing. That's gonna be great when we get that working. The fish is taking the rod. Okay, that is such great emergent gameplay. I did not expect that. But because yeah, that okay. That is so fucking cool. All right, so let's get rid of this. Okay, I was trying to demonstrate something different, but that's what happened. That was fucking funny. Yeah, so basically this is a ball and it rolled and it fucking took my rod with it. All right, so here's the demonstration. I put the rod out there, I put it down and like, it just pulled it over. That's so funny. And now when I pick up the fishing rod, it writes itself, and so the line will write itself. So the only thing we need to do here is customize the start point here. This needs to be, let's try the fishing tip again. Let's add a collision shape, but keep it disabled. Cylinder, okay, there you go. There we go. So maybe that'll be, put it at the tip. Where's my fishing rod? Yes, perfect. It's a little too high, obviously, but oh, it doesn't like that. Doesn't like that at all, does it? And it's just not doing the same. It's too strong now. It's too strong. Yeah, so what is it about this that it doesn't like? I wonder what a bone modifier 3D. I think the spring bone simulator is causing some overriding of physics. So we're going to get rid of fishing tip. We will basically have to modify our code a little bit to find the top. Yeah, but the fish are going to steal the rod. But yeah, I'm really happy with what it looks like right now so far, because basically we have our throw component, and the throw component throws in a straight line at a straight velocity, right? But we have done a little trick where we take the input from the throw component and you charge up the throw the same way, but you throw the ball like that instead of the actual item. So this has drop, 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 and throw. But now we don't let go when we throw. We actually let go of the ball out there, and we can toss it like that. And we need to make it even longer. This is where we're going to go to. Let's go to 10 segments. Let's double it. Now it's going to be really far for the fish to take it, I think. Double is a lot though. But it's okay. It's starting to look good. Let's throw it way out there. I want to be able to get it. Yeah, it seems like it needs to go even further, right? That's so good that all these forces are. Let's go 8, and then let's test 60 cable length. Maybe even reduce our cable springiness a little bit, and just kind of. We can also reduce the cable thickness down to like 2.2, so it looks more like a. Okay, so let's see how this works. And once we get it to the top of the pole rather than the bottom. Yeah, that's going really far before it pulls on us. No. Okay. Yeah, that's great. That's so good. Um, there's one thing we could try here. We could take our fishing rod's pivot point and we could move it. It's not advisable. There could be a lot of side effects to this. I forget how to do it. I know there's like a way to do it, and I could just put it up here. But we do need to figure out. Basically, I don't really want to modify this. Start point. Joints that append. Oh, it's just a bunch of joints. That's probably why it doesn't work with. Um. Yeah, so there's a lot going on here. Pop, 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 pop. It's making a bunch of joints, which probably don't do great. So this is what we're gonna do. We are gonna do a new rigid. Oh, but then it won't steal my rod. That's such a desirable effect that we need to keep it like this. But we need to just create a new optional export offset. Vertical offset. It's going to be 0.98. No, how tall is this thing? Looks to be approximately. Is there a measuring rod here? I think there's a measuring tool. Here it is. It's 3.5. Okay. So we're going to try 3.5. And now we are going to then start point dot global position. We're going to use the start point, and we're going to look at all instances of start point dot global position. Let's see. And we need to do this at 0 first, right? So we don't fuck our other ropes. Do that. And now distance, direction, joints, append, start point. That's fine. Start point. Ooh, I'm kind of regretting doing this offset because the appending of the start point is going to be at that point, and then we do actually. Oh, we actually do edit this global position here. This is fine. Let's see how many times we edit that. Oh, not very many. That's good. That's good. Okay, that's great. So let's try this. Doot 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 plus vertical offset, and we'll make it clear that this is 0.0 vertical offset 0.0. So that is exactly that offset. There we go. And we just vector 3 that. Vector 3, vector 3. All right, now we pray. All right, let's see here. Damn, didn't happen. And it's misbehaving, right? No, it's just behaving. Oh, I need the start point to be a lot higher. Oh, I definitely changed it. The vertical offset is 3.5. I think the first joint, J plus 1. Yeah, so this is not going to change anything. So we have to rethink this slightly. How are we going to get this to work? Because we need something that's tied to our... Yeah, let's just do this right. Let's do this right. It's so close, though, isn't it? I need to edit this. Um, this rotation point, or could it be that we take all this shit except the rope, move it down? Yeah, that's closer. Now, okay. I don't think I have the offset vertical programmed yet, so let's go program that. Because we don't use this, right? Yeah, it's unused. I knew that was true. Just throw it in there. It's a little too high. There we go. The problem now is that our other shit breaks. Yeah, so we're going to have to find a different solution, right? We're going to go back to the offset vertical. We do want to keep that line. We just want that 0, 0, baby. And then we want to reset this, maybe even bring it back a little bit, and then in our fishing rod, undo that movement because that is just an unnatural position for everything. There we go. Okay. Now, oh, it's so good though. If I can just get the first joint moved up, right? So all we have to do yeah, because these are all checking the position. It's so close. We'd have to do a check at each point if we're the first one, if we're the start point. So maybe we can do that. Um, we need like a reference point or something like that. We have to set this thing once. But how do we do that? So, because it's resetting here, joints. No, we need the joint global position. So this joints is the first one, this one. And so that would move our entire but that's a new movement of that global position every time we want to do this. So it's just going to go flying into the air, right? It's gone. uh, uh, so we need to do this once. Whee! Not bad, not bad. Come on, Andrew. Think about this. So the hell it's yeah. We're not happy with that code. How do we basically get that joint, tell it to where it needs to go? Oh, we could just give it a So it's always just moving with this. Man, I just want this thing on top of the fucking fishing pole. And it'll be perfect. So I don't want to give it a joint. I want it to give it itself, but I don't want to fuck up the starting in. That makes sense. Because we keep referencing the thing itself for the position of the, but we still want it to pull on the actual object. And then all of this would need to change, which is not what we want to do. Might not be smart enough to figure this particular puzzle out. What if we made a fake rod? But our rod works so well already. I'm going to try a different strategy. Our start point is now going to be this thing. We've got to try a different strategy because we haven't tried anything yet. We've tried this already, didn't we? Why would the scale be anything? Okay. It's fine. We tried this strategy, right? And it created weird behavior. Yeah. What is that behavior? It's very weird behavior. Behavior we do not like. What if we just chose this itself? I think we tried that as well and it worked even worse. Seemed like it worked better here. Okay. We like it. And it just stops because there's no physics involved here. Here's the deal. What if we did a remote transform? We could do this, we could assemble it outside of the fishing rod. And then we have something that's pinned that way, like the other thing. Which really fucking sucks. But that might be the only way to accomplish what we really want here, which is... because of the way this thing works. So, fuck. Alright, so this is a needly point, but it's definitely possible. Fishing rods do not have a line of reel coming straight out their ass, though. That's the problem. Yeah, that's extremely desirable in terms of the function of the object, right? And the only two choices I have as a way to do this is to overwrite the joints. Let's look at the remote tree. Fishing rod. How come I cannot... So in the rope, we have a bunch of nodes. And they're all... Where are they? Where are the joints? These are all nothingness, huh? So that's all it does. Is a bunch of look at. It's not an actual joint. I thought it was an actual pin joint. I think we're back to the move everything route, right? But then that fucks up our pickup. The other option is that we joint this thing. We'll do a pin joint. Let's try it out. It couldn't get any worse, right? Okay, so now we have a crazy setup where we have a start, we have a pin joint, we have the rope. And the start point is actually the start, and the pin joint is way up here. Probably should have tested without moving that first, but So let's see if the behavior that we want. It's kind of pulling on it. I don't think we can adjust the parameters in here though. That's the problem because this is Jolt. Oh, I could top level it, right? It's going crazy. Oh, but can I move the start point up there too? Is that part of the equation? And then tell the pin joint to be hella tight, damping. I don't think these work. Last time I heard. Wow, it might work.
It's 7:30.
Yeah, it worked. It's kind of wild. Now, when a fish steals it, nice. We're getting some weird stuff where it can desync pretty bad when it goes in the wall. It goes in the. Get out there in the black stuff. It stops. Hmm. Hmm. Just might be the closest we can get, right? I'm not crazy about it. I'm not happy about it though. Not as happy as I was earlier, and also I am not doing well today. I've got to take a break. Oh, Friday night. Okay, we got to think about what we want our fishing. So one thing that's happening is we have the rod. We could toss the line. Oh, I think we can run to get it even further, right? It doesn't seem to be going very far. Yeah, I think we have to redo this pen joint nonsense. Try it here again. That feels better. Okay. And then we just need it. We do need the pen joint. I mean, I don't want to pen joint, but what other joints are there? This one. What's the fishing rod's weight? Turn it up. Try that. That thing ain't coming down, is it? Oh. And that looks pretty good. That's great. It's even pulling on it like a real bone, huh? Then we need to increase the springiness of the rope. This needs to go back here. It's pretty cool. That's so good. So now, what does the softness do? If it's too softness, we'll increase the softness. Okay. 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 So we will delete this. Close. Pin joint. That's kind of where we're at. And the pin joint be ourselves. Us. Us. Because I think if I did this, let me look at the output here. Clear. And if we did no, any such value will be ignored. It's not what you like to see, friends. Okay. And then any such value will be different. The fuck? Where's the fashion run? Does it have a collision shape, but it's like not disabled or something? Disabled. Perfect. Rope, start and bobber, fishing rod, pin joint, start. So we're getting that behavior where yeah, we didn't like this behavior at all, did we? I don't know what changed. I guess the springiness? I don't remember. It's a problem. It's doing too many changes at the same time. And then do we need to do top level here? Is that what the problem was? I don't remember. I don't remember now. That didn't help. Okay. 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 You win. Back, 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 back. Okay, where are we with the rope? What is it? 5? I think it has to be a little higher than that. And this was like 9, I think we had a good time with. I don't remember. Give me that. What's your problem? I put a cone twist joint in here. We'll go back to the cone twist if we have to. But let's test this one. Whee! And pull. Perfect. Okay, and it's a little heavier now. A, B, and the rope. Fishing rod. Let's just start bottom. See how well that works. And then oh no. It's going wild. I want to see what this looks like. The bone modifier 3D is really naughty. It's very naughty. It's like almost like it's amplified. Well, this thing is scaled, which is a big problem. That's part of the problem. And that's a big deal. That's a big problem.
It's 8 o'clock.
It's 8 o'clock, everyone. It's 8 o'clock. So delete this. Tell the rope to just look at this the bone modifier. Spring bone modifier target. But the problem with this setup is that it won't pull the rod, which is the fun part, right? So it's perfectly attached to the rod. But when I put it down, it's not going to pull it. It's just going to stop because it can't exert. And it's going a little wild. Wait, it is pulling it? Or is it just random noise? It's kind of pulling it, right? So if I decrease the fishing rod's weight, will that work? Oh, it's already decreased. Increase the bobber's weight? Oh, yeah, it's very light. Because it's not an actual bone unless there's a skeleton here. What about this? What about a spring bone simulator? Da 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 da. Can I attach to that? Center from bone. Oh, this might be it. We might have cracked the fucking code, friends. We might have actually cracked the fucking code. Let's try this. What did we do? We chose a bone. Oh, it's like very wild. Um, I think because we changed the way um the wiggling is calculated. Yeah. For one, it's not working. So there we go. And so basically the spring bone's the same location. We need to create a skeleton here, but how do I do that? Here. Create physical skeleton. Boom. And does it matter if it's active or not? It's active, okay? It's active. I think this is gonna make it really, yeah, it's super duper doopy. It's super loopy. This doesn't have any collision. This is mutable bone analysis. Then we're back to the bone XR modifier. Look at limit angular. Copy transform modifier. It's just an object. 3D transform. Okay, that's fine. And the bone will be bone 4, right? Or bone 5. That's fine. Okay. So that would be ideal if we could use that. So how do we use it? How do we use it? I tried putting a pin joint in it and it just like blew up, right? I think our best bet is now cone joint. The cone joint still pulls the thing, right? This could work. Hey, it's not going. Wait, is it going shitty? It's not going absolutely shitty. It's actually pretty good, right? Now here's the crazy part. Attach a script. This is going to blow anyone's mind who's actually watching. We have a component here called pickup component. Pickup body. Boom. You can attach that to that. Make sure the collision shape is there. It's actually watching. So now we should be able to pick up our bobber and pull our rod with us. See if it works. Come on. We're almost at the end. No, it just snaps. Let's try to active. Maybe it's sleeping. But we can pick up our bobber and throw it now, which is kind of funny. All right, so this is the other inverse of that. Can we pull that with us? It looks like it's coming with us, right? Yeah. Okay, so now that it's like that, let me roll on out here and grab this thing. It's taking it with it. I think it's not actually allowing us to bring that with us though, because this would simulate a fish biting it and taking it. The thing that we need to do is test the inverse of that. If we reverse this, do that, do that, do that, do that, and then should we, this is what I do is I just kind of futz around with one mechanic for like hours, right? So I'm kind of in a different like type of working, I think, than like 90% of people who. All right, so there's the rod, there's the ball. Drop it. Is this pin joint still active? Let me get rid of that. Boop, boop, boop. There we go. Now I should be able to pull this with me. Oh, I can't. Interesting. Because, oh, there it goes. It got to the end. So yeah, that's the desired effect right there, is that the fish can steal your rod. And that's hilarious. Because if you don't watch where your rod's going, because then if we go over to the lake, so the bobber's already bobbing in the water. And yeah, the rod's freaking out a little bit, but we could, yeah, if we, all right, there we go. Toss it. It's on the water. It's so good. It's so good. Now, what can happen is if I'm a fish and I grab your thing, or if I'm another player, if we get to the end of this line, it should fall into the water. Yeah, it's like that's pretty memey. So yeah, I mean, we've really got to, I think it's this I think this physical, yeah, it's disabled. I think we're kind of back to square one because I think the cone twist joint didn't allow us to steal the rod, but I can double check because that and whatever, this doesn't matter. We didn't change the rope. Rope, fishing rod, bobber. So we got to go start bobber. Okay. And so the bobber, there we go. I thought the pin joint allowed us to steal the all right, so let's look. I don't know why it's freaking out now. Put it down. Seems like it's pulling it. If we can get it into the black edge here. No, I think we saw that this reset it. Oh, it's coming with us. Yeah, okay, well, this is a solution then. It's like kind of going through the ground there. Um, I don't know if there's anything we can do about that, but and now we just have to tighten. I don't think we can tighten that in any way, can we? Or we can change the type to a pen joint. That's the only thing we can do. Change type, pen, and just pray. Yeah, it's gonna be fine. No, it's not happy. I don't know. These joints are just too much, huh? What is going on? Super annoying. Delete, delete, rope, this, fishing rod, test again. Yeah, I don't know that joints are really the deal here. I think the fishing rod needs to. Yeah, the joints are too much. For one, they're on the same note as this, so it's a big problem. Okay, let's save our work. Okay. I wish I wasn't feeling so bad. I've got to go soon. This is the worst. Okay, okay. Man, I need a lot of water. I'll be right back. I know what I can do. Let's use AI. Okay, we're gonna save. Implement fishing rope. All right, so let's see here. Let's go to fishing rod, but what we want is to go to rope, flexible rope script. Here it is. And so update this script to accept a vertical offset for the. Wait, this isn't the right script. There's more to this script. Where's the other part? Oh, I need a flexible rope double. Rope. Wait, do we want the double? I'm gonna just do a single. We could pull the. No, it's too cool to do it this way. No, I don't want. I want Opus. Let's try that. Mm. Mm. Oh, Pour me another drink and punch me in the face. You can call me Nancy. Every man has a symbol. I know I have mine. I got my right hand stance in the concentration camps where my organ screams slow down, man. Ooh, ooh, how was I to know? Milk and honey float. Just a couple nights below. Oh yeah, baby. That's all it took. It's a little bit of AI. Except it's completely fucking broken. The first segment has lost its springiness that in the physics correct it with the it's much better. Okay. AI sucks. AI is a piece of shit. Can't do anything right. Hmm. What is the flexible rope? Double. That's just not gonna work. Let's work on something else. Okay. Final try. Take all this shit. We're gonna move it down. Right, we can do that. We can do that. And the only thing we need to do is change our rotation script instead. No, because this will pull it. For like throwing, and I don't think this is gonna work. Let's see. Okay, so far so good. What if we just pick this up now? It's awesome. It works great. We just have to lock the axes when we're holding it. Okay, let's do that. So whenever we're holding it, we'll lock the axes, and that'll just be how we deal with it for now. Okay, friends? Okay, so if we are holding it, upright is true, right?
It's 8:30.
Dance, it doesn't work today because my social stream thing fucking sucks. I'll boot it up, see if it's working, but I think my YouTube isn't on at all. Yeah, I don't have any YouTubers. Yeah, something's wrong with my fucking thing.